All right. It says we're live. So we're live. Welcome back to the tape show. I think Bill branded this something else, but it doesn't matter. I'm the one introing this shit, so it's a tape show. And I'm letting Bill rearrange a few things. I see him squinting down there in the little box. I don't think he's going to be ready, but we appreciate all the views last time. I look back, and it looks like we outdid the vinyl collection, which... I wasn't on it that last week, so it really does show that more of me and less of Curtis is what you guys are asking for. So we're gonna have to work on that. Let me see. Oh, still at work. We're getting messages from people, and they're not on yet, but that's all right because you can watch the replay. Doesn't matter. Anyways, I see Bill's ready. He's fixing his collar, so we're gonna go ahead and let him in. We're gonna add him to the stream right now, and here's Bill. There you go, Bill. I saw you down there already.
Well, kind of. I wanted to move this closer, but I'll probably end up throwing it on the floor if I do that. So.
Well, but we can see it, so that's good.
Might just leave it.
Right, and that was the whole idea. Was if you wanted to pop a tape in real quick, and we could see some of your failures live.
Yeah, but I found it was so small that you, the viewer, can't really see what's on the screen, can you?
Well, you know what we need to do is work on a new set, all right? And then you have a TV kind of a little higher. If you could build that up a little bit or something where it's more about shoulder level, maybe.
You don't like my garbage can in the background here?
No, I love it.
My ladder.
In the ladder and all the little cords and your weed and seed thing back there, your grass seeder or whatever, right? Yeah, that's good. Do you do that every year? You seed your lawn?
Oh. Yeah, I fight with the lawn every year to no success.
Yeah, you get a lot of dandelions and shit. Or
oh yeah, yes, 100%. We're not allowed. We don't have in Ontario, my province. They've banned any kind of herbicides that really does anything. So we can put pretend stuff on there, but it really doesn't work. Hey, Derek.
Yep, Derek in the house.
What were those symbols? I didn't even.
I don't know, but I think it's tapes. Those are VHS tapes, I think. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Let me see. Let me look at that. It looks like tapes. Why not? If it's not, I don't know, because Derek's cool, man. My former / maybe still co-host. I don't know. We might pull back a $1 dorks every now and then. You never know.
I would think.
Why not?
Got to work that out.
Well, especially with a lot of there's a lot of new changes with eBay, and we should go over them. I have conformed to their new policies for selling, and it's not bad. I mean, it's a delay. I mean, it does suck because PayPal was that instant gratification. I got it right then, but you can still spend it immediately. You just can't. You have to spend it through eBay. Like if you want to buy something on eBay right away, you can still do that. So. It's fine. We'll see. Yeah.
I wanted to give them, I have a checking account and I have a savings account that is just kind of bullshit. Put little bullshit funds in there for rainy days. So I wanted to give them the little bullshit bank account.
Right.
But then it turns out, only checking accounts are accepted.
Right.
And so, you get the main account? Oh, there you go. I'm not paying more bank fees for another checking account.
I don't know how your Canadian banks work, but in America, we have credit unions, and they don't charge you anything. You just need $5 to hold the account. So I just went ahead and opened up a whole nother one. I don't like the thought of them having access to my main funds because I don't know, man. I just got trust issues. What if they take out too much or
totally
put some sort of hold on it or something? I don't know. I don't like that because if you let them in, you can it goes both ways. You let them in one way, you're letting them in both ways, and I don't like that. So I'm not going to do that with eBay. So I went ahead and opened up a new account. Cost me another $5, but I mean it's still like $5 in a savings account. I mean, I still technically gain interest on it. I just can't use it. So you get a free checking with the savings. So
now, when I was signing up to the whole new eBay thing, at one point I asked for my social security number, and I went bonkers.
Yeah, I know.
As if. Now, it turns out in Canada, it's optional for us, but you guys had to hand over your social security number to them?
It's all right.
That's crazy.
Well,
crazy.
I mean, is it though? Like you're giving them access to your bank. What's the? I mean, I guess the one thing is if they ever get hacked, now that's another level that you're giving up more information. So if there's ever a hacking, like the Sony hack or whatever, they'll have access to that. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. It's their field, man. I mean, if you want to play on it, you have an option. You don't have to do it. That's the thing. That's what I really came down to when I made these decisions. I thought, I thought it was either yes or no. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? I could say no, and then I don't have access to selling on eBay. I made $1,000 in like a week, so it really did like give me that thing where, yeah, it's a good idea. I sold some stuff that had been sitting around stagnant for a while, and it just like sold instantly on there. So I got that reassurance that I did the right thing. So we'll see.
For sure.
But I see you got a football back there. You throw the ball around with your children.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Over there. See, I did that thing where earlier I did it right the first time. Here we go. Now I got it. Yeah, it's like back over there. There you go.
Yeah, that's. Let me show you. If I don't knock everything over, because you won't have this kind of football in your land.
Oh, is that a Canadian football?
That is CFL endorsed.
Endorsed.
So it's a little bit different than NFL ball. I think they're a little bit fatter because us Canadians have more skill, so we're able to.
Is that the reasoning behind it?
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Well,
not as easy to deflate.
Yeah, I was gonna say Tom Brady likes his a little flatter, so it was more for the running backs, though. Anyway, I don't know, it's stupid, but it was because it's easier to knock a fumble out. So you guys have more fumbles in your game.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I mean, that was the whole
all the way around.
Really?
We only have 3 downs. You only got 3 chances to make your first down.
And you only have 3 viewers. So well, there's that. I mean, I can tell you, I can honestly say in my entire life, I have never seen someone wearing a CFL gear. Anything. A jersey, a hat, anything. Ever. Not even a Canadian. Look at you. You don't have CFL on. You got fucking hockey on.
When we have the right amount of talent in the CFL, it is the most exciting game to watch because of that 3 down rule. Like, it's just constant action. There's no slowing down. It's really good.
The last person I remember was relevant in there was what? Rocket Ismail? That was it. And Doug Flutie. You had a couple of jabronis. Yeah.
Pinball Clemens.
Yeah. I don't remember Pinball Clemens, but anyway, so you want to get down to a little tape action here, or are we going to still chat? What do you want to do?
I'm hearing an ice cream truck. Do you hear that?
I do hear that. They have ice cream in Canada? I didn't know that.
Yeah, we do.
I thought you had like a poutine truck. Is that poutine? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how we say it. You keep saying it like that.
That's how you
Our
say
ice cream trucks are terrible, though. I've gotten ice cream out of this truck, and it is a scientific mystery because it doesn't melt. It just stays as a clump of gelatinous. I don't know what. I don't go to that guy.
Well, and it's not a racial thing, but in my area, it seems to have been taken over by like Indians. When I mean Indians, I mean like actually from India, not like Native Americans. And it's nothing against the people. The people are good people, but they have a specific way of running a business where they charge a lot for something that you could just go to a regular store and buy for cheaper, and they never get rid of anything, so you better check those dates. So I don't really dig the new. I feel bad for kids because I think it's a lost experience. There used to be the ice cream truck was something that, and it was funny, the other day I heard an ice cream truck go off, and I heard the noise, man, and it brought me back. And I thought, man, that used to be such a big thrill. The ice cream truck, you could be doing anything, and you hear that ice cream truck music, and you're just like, what? Ice cream? You looking around the house for change. I used to live in the country, so during a specific time, that was, you weren't going to the store. Nobody was driving you to the store. I mean, the store was like on 5 miles or 3 or 4 miles, something, but nobody was going. But the ice cream truck was here. So now you're like
that's
just
weird.
turning shit over. And
I've never heard of an ice cream truck heading out to the rural routes.
Yeah, well, when you're in a country area, the ice cream truck, man, he would hit. There's little pockets of neighborhoods.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, I was the same thing. Grew up in the country. If we wanted a treat, it was get on the bike and about 45-minute bike ride.
Oh, well, I wasn't that far away. I was like 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes bike ride. But still, it was a dangerous bike ride where I was at. Because even though there was country roads, there was also a highway that went through. And we actually lived on the highway. And the store was on the highway. So you had to ride, and yeah, you could ride in the dirt, but it'd be like soft dirt because there's grapevines, and I know this isn't probably tape oriented, but anyway, it was risky, man. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so much to do a TV show of your life. I'm telling you, all kinds of good stuff there.
You don't even know the half of it, man.
We keep shipping away every week on this channel.
Yeah, there's some things that would draw a silent moment, I'm sure, if I told you.
You should go dark one time on your Retro Nonsense podcast, just out of the blue.
You don't did I tell you about how dark something could have went one time on the podcast?
I told you about it.
Did I? Oh man, it would have been so dark. But I don't want to do that to Duke, because Duke is an innocent man. He didn't grow up like I did. He didn't grow up in it was gladiator days, you know what I mean, where you had a fight, or you were gonna, it was real rough, dark shit where I grew up. And I'm not saying I had it the worst, there's other people who had it way worse than I did, but we were talking about a specific thing. I don't want to ruin it for him, but had he known the real dark side of that story, I think it would have broke him. So I had to do a lot of editing in that story. I think it would have been real dark. But
well, you had no problem taking advantage of him in the game show.
No,
when you hustled him. I saw that coming. I'm like, if they can control that part, well, you should. Yeah. And then there comes Chris Roberts.
Well, right, because when he told me the parameters, I was thinking, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, well, the angle is to get him to guess wrong on a big loss. It's like, it's back to the football thing. You get a 20-yard penalty and compared to a 5-yard penalty. You know what I mean? I was thinking right off the bat, I was thinking, I got to angle this, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was like, all I got to do is make him swing and miss hard once. I can miss like 10 times. All I got to do is get him to miss like a 20-year gap, and it's over.
He still didn't change his parameters on the fly. He stuck to the rule.
There was no rules.
His ethical rule.
His rule, right. Yeah, because then I was like, even if I don't get it right, I got a 4. All I got to do is go right in the middle every time. If I didn't know, if I guessed in the middle, I could only be a maximum of 2 or 1, because if it was 4, you're right in the middle. Like you can't be in a true middle, but you know what I mean? Like, you don't go on the ends. If you don't know, you don't guess on the ends, because then you could miss 3, like, hey.
Yeah.
Got to angle it, man. You got to look for that. Yeah. But anyway, but it was kind of like how you hustled that old man out of all his tapes.
No, it's no hustling.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, I don't know, man. These things aren't worth anything. I can help you out and just haul them off for you for $20. You got to load it though. No. You charged him, is what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the part of the story you didn't tell the audience. Is
right. I could have. I probably could have at that point. Yeah, he had 2 whole days to sell them all, and he had no luck. So he had his chance.
The thing is you guys might be a little bit behind the curve over there, because that's how collecting hobbies go. Because there was a time where I remember guys being like, "Oh, I'll never pay $5 for an NES game." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that, but. Yeah, sorry, Matt. I got to go a little earlier, so we're just jumping in. We're just gonna have a good time. It's free flowing. It's the internet. You could You can always watch it later. If you miss something, rewind it. Give Bill an extra view. Trash, it's all trash. Well, I don't know. We're going to see. That's the game. We're going to see if Bill got something that isn't trash.
So, yeah, to recap, I came across a free batch of VHS tapes up here in Ontario, Canada, Barrie, Ontario, Canada. And this guy, he was trying to sell them at his yard sale. He was cleaning out his dad's estate. His dad was a collector, a very devoted VHS collector. That was his deal. That was one of his major hobbies, was collecting VHS tapes. And unfortunately, he passed away and left the family all these tapes to deal with. And they either had to go in the dumpster the next day or sell them that weekend. They had 2 days to sell them. They couldn't sell them. And I stopped by a couple times and finally talked myself into offering to just take them for him and find a home for them. Yeah. And so that's what happened. He loaded them up. He helped me load them up in my vehicle. And now we got them all here.
You helped by just opening the trunk and getting out of his way. The poor guy that had a back brace on, old man, that was real brutal of you.
So this is the box here we started with.
Okay.
And that was up to here. So we just have the inside of the box. There's another box, two layers deep.
Yeah.
And another one behind that. Another one behind that. And this is the stuff over here.
That's what we've segregated out, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what's that thing way over there by the door over there? What's that one way over there?
That's the Bandy. What Bandy said was trash. That's going to Kevin.
Oh, that's Kevin's stuff. That's Kevin's. Yeah. Right on. Well, Kevin.
So I did put that up in our local advertising for free box of VHS. No takers yet.
Well.
And then I have another box down here. That's what Chris Roberts said is the showstoppers and possible money tapes. Money tapes being like worth $10 or something.
Well, Bandy's coming in hot. He thinks your trash box should be bigger. I mean, I kind of concur with him, but there is something to maybe bundling like movies together, war movies, musicals.
Yes.
You could catch that one person who wants it, and then, maybe you get $5, $10. Maybe get a $20 bill. Maybe you even get an American $20 bill, which would be way better than a Canadian.
We got some groupings.
You got
James Bond.
Yeah, well, those horror movies, those are
monster movies.
Somebody will go for those, yeah.
So we're grouping stuff together. This is like the dollar bin. You told me is $1. These are middle ground.
Yeah, and that middle ground might even become your dollar bin. It depends how quick things are flying. See, I went to that one con I was telling you about, the little swap, and I had multiple bins. I had like a $3 bin, I had a $1 bin, but the stuff in that $1 bin sold so fast. I was like, you know what? Everything's $1 over there. And boy, that was awesome, man. I made more money out of those dollar bins than I made off the good stuff, and I sold a lot of good stuff. So I always recommend if you go to like a swap or a little convention, something where you got people that, hey man, it's $1. Shit, give me 5 of them. They end up taking way more than you imagine, and it's better than haggling over $1 or $2. You don't have to haul the stuff back, and sometimes they buy stuff that you probably wouldn't have sold otherwise. So you never know.
Yeah, like in that showstopper box, this is the lesson we got to learn from Chris Roberts here is you have tapes that you think are iconic and people will definitely stop and look at.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily mean they want to take them home with them, though. But they love looking at them.
But that's true. They might not, but then maybe when they stop to look at that, they buy something else. I mean, the idea is you're trying to pull people in, and VHS is starting to become. Listen, for a collector like me, I've always enjoyed VHS, but you always have those people who invade your hobby, and it becomes trendy. And the trendy people always want things like that because that's like the little cool tape to show on your little Instagram or whatever. To put in your room, to make it look cool, to put a little display up. You want to have your Batman, you want to have Shining, you want to have things that mean something to you. When you were a kid or whatever, or a teenager or young adult.
So what I'm saying is it's just a little tricky to decide where to put these because not necessarily big dollar value, but will definitely get you eyeballs, and it's what people want.
Yeah, absolutely. And everything doesn't have to go on the table at once. Put a couple out there. And if they sell, then you add a couple more things. You know what I mean? Like,
good idea.
Yeah.
So it's the biggest thing I'm finding as I go through this journey with you is that we have to, like all the time selling, separate our emotional from reality.
Yeah, because your emotional stuff was pure crap. Just to be honest.
Okay.
Your emotions are garbage. I just hate to tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah, very bad taste. I mean, as we've established on our other show, the vinyl show.
Oh my God. Jeepers.
We've established that. This guy over here. Here we go.
Yeah.
That guy. Horrible taste. But it's good.
So ultimately, that's what we're going to do. We're going to keep going through the boxes, seeing what's inside them, see what the value is. We look inside, make sure there might be someone. A lot of people put their cash in these things. Some people put them in books. Some people put them in VHS tapes. You never know.
Yeah.
Danielle, it's good to see you. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah.
Now, so Chris Roberts, just give yourself a little props here. For people that don't know, you actually are a bona fide VHS collector and expert in the modern age.
Yeah, sure. I mean, let's throw expert around loosely. No problem with that. But I am a collector, and I do feel like I'm up to date with a lot of prices. And if I'm not, I can always get a pretty good guess. Usually by looking at something, I can usually tell if it has some value. Like this. I picked this up the other day when I was out hunting, and it cost me about 50 cents. And just looking at it, I knew, like, that's a badass cover, right? I've never seen the movie before. It's kind of an obscure distributor. I've never even heard of that distributor before, right? Pacific Arts Video Records.
Yeah, no.
Never even heard of it before. And I mean, it looks generic as shit. Look at that. But this is a $20 tape.
Jeez.
Yeah. I'm going to watch it first, but I love this cover. I mean, tell me you don't love that. Look at that. That's awesome. And even like the breakdown, the guy goes back. I watched the trailer on YouTube. It looks great, man. I mean, it's cheesy, but you could see something like this probably didn't make it to DVD. And it probably did not make it to Blu-ray. And it's probably not streaming somewhere. You could probably watch it for free on YouTube, maybe. I didn't see it, but out of print stuff sometimes has a little value. This doesn't have high dollar, but I mean, 50 cents to $20 is a really nice flip. It's not you're not going to get rich off that, but it's a good flip.
So you're not going to keep that in the collection?
No, I will probably. I'm going to watch it first. I want to see how good bad it is. You know what I mean? Because it did look bad. I mean, I'll send you the trailer if you haven't looked it up. It's fun. It's a fun trailer. I probably will keep it in the collection. But if I got into one of those moods where I never use the word purging, but if I'm looking at stuff, I'm thinking, I really don't want this anymore. That's a good candidate. It'll be a nice little $20, $25 bill. And it's a good flip.
I mean, if you have like the area to do these VHS shelves like you do behind you, why not fill it up with all kinds of variety?
I do. And I'm going to expand. I have a little hallway that's a pretty decent width. And these shelves are pretty thin because all they are is the size of a 2x4. I mean, not even a 2, I don't even know if it's 6 inches wide or whatever. It's not true 2x4, but you know what I mean. It's about 6 inches.
Yeah. When Chris Roberts measures, he doubles everything.
Right. Triple. I didn't even have a damn tape measure around here somewhere. But anyway, it's about It's a little bit more than the width of the tape. I mean, it's about that, So they're really easy to make, and they don't take a lot of space. They don't stick off the wall very far, and they're cheap. And I like it, and I probably will make another. See, that is what she said. We need a for Matt. But yeah.
So, indulge me just for a second. How do you keep? What is the fastening of the shelf to keep them from bowing down with the weight?
Well, to be honest, this one is bowing just a little bit. because I went a little wider. I don't do anything special. I have a one for my video games. It's fine. It's really about the width. If I did it probably about 3 feet wide, I wouldn't need any sort of anything. The weight would be fine.
Okay.
But I went a little bigger on this one, but I don't care. It just to me it kind of adds to it, the bowing. You know, it's kind of part of it. You know what I mean? Like when you're making a retro room, you know, you have a couch that has a hole in it. You have an old TV. You have a little bit of dust here and there. You have a poster that the corners are turning up. I mean, that is part of the aesthetic. And you have a shelf that's bowing a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
Okay.
That's what
I don't see any bowing. It looks great for me. Because I want to build shelves, but I'm afraid of, that drives me crazy when they start to sink in the
You
middle.
can see a little bit here in the middle. Like if you go like about right there, it goes just a little bit. It dips a little bit. It's just not a lot. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But I would say 3 feet is probably the perfect width. Once you maybe 4, you're pushing it just with this kind of weight. Now, if you're going video games, I bet you there'd be no bowing with this width because they don't weigh as much. VHS tapes are kind of heavy, so
they do get heavy. I was shocked at these boxes how heavy they are.
They're heavy.
Yeah. All right, you ready to go through this stuff?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get a tape out. This is what people came for. They didn't come for looking at that sad polo shirt you got on there. They came to look at your tapes.
By the way, Montreal Canadiens,
right,
making it through to the semifinals.
One of the most unoriginal names ever. That's like being the California Californians. I mean, what is that?
It's all about honor and heritage and history, pride.
And what country is that in?
Canada.
Oh, so the Montreal Canadiens from Canada.
Yep.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Anyways, we'll start with who is your favorite Sherlock Holmes?
I don't have one. I guess it's that guy. Yeah.
Basil Rathbone. He was a hell of a fencer too. He was in the Mask of Zorro or the Mark of Zorro. So this is a Sherlock Holmes tape. But check out the distributor.
Yeah, Key. That's good.
So
I would suspect it's only worth a couple of bucks. I hate to do that to you, Bill, but
that's okay. I expect that.
I do like Key videos, and they are collectible. They are.
And if you like that logo on the STC Pod T Public store, I have a couple T-shirts with that.
It is a very cool shirt. That's definitely something you should buy.
Okay, so low value, but we will put these aside and hope for more.
Well, now
right?
Here's the thing. Now, remember I was telling you, if you're going to bundle, if we have any other low value Key videos, make a bundle of Key videos.
We shall. Okay. Yeah. From Granada Video, a new 2-hour film from Granada Video. We got some more Sherlock Holmes. Starring Jeremy Brett.
Yeah, that goes right in the garbage. I mean, you could add it to that other Sherlock Holmes if you want. Maybe we can find some sucker to buy all these Sherlock Holmes. Yeah, that's a cool. That's actually a good little distributor for horror tapes too, though.
Is it MPI? Mm-hmm. I thought this was going to be a Canadian.
Yeah, no, I have so like this Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Now, this isn't necessarily the big dollar one, but this is an MPI. But if you're going for the variant covers, this is a cool one because it looks a little more graphic.
Right. Yeah. This is from '93, this release. Anyways, we'll put that with Sherlock Holmes stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But MPI on VHS is pretty cool. It's not bad.
We found some of these last week, the Outer Limits tapes. So here's another one.
Well, that's got to go right with your other. That didn't end up in the Kevin box, did it? The Outer Limits? No. Well, one was empty, right? No, that was the Duke box. The empty case is going to Duke, right?
Yeah. This is going. They're in the middle of the road box. These ones.
You never know with those.
starring Robert Culp, who we know from Greatest American Hero, which I'm getting my littlest daughter into. She's
now,
loving that show.
Matt asked if I'm ever going to do a video on my VHS collection. That's an excellent question, Matt. I would like to do some videos on a couple of different ones of my collections. I have a pretty substantial VHS collection I'd like to do a video on, and also my Mario Duck Hunt collection because it's weird, and I like to do a little video on that and a couple of little things. But you know, it really comes down to the editing skills, Matt. I don't have them. You know what I mean? And I hate to do things that look like shit. You know,
I saw your TikToks.
Yeah, but that's not
production.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, but that's maybe. But you know, when I look at someone else's, and I'm like, oh man, look at that. But then you know, maybe looking like shit is the way to go. Who knows?
Yeah,
maybe that'll be my thing.
Like your basement with the couch with the hole in it.
Right, but see, but then you had that stupid look on your face that you're like, oh god, that's horrible. And then what if that's
for me?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's anyway. Let's go back to it. I'll try, Matt. I mean, I think it would be a fun video.
Well, who knows where this show evolves? Where we just do it maybe like the Bible show with everyone.
We start going through my tapes, and
once we stop processing all this crap, we can, you know, you never know.
You never know.
So we have a couple more Holmes stuff here. The Spider-Woman and Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
This is also the key video stuff.
Oh, so you definitely got some collection going there.
Let's just make sure it's the right thing. Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. And the Spider-Woman. Yeah. You never know. Not ringing any bells.
Have you ever watched those?
I used to, like, as a kid, if this was on like PBS, I would totally watch that for sure. Yeah. And we have to be careful with this because some kids' tapes are actually worth a little bit of money.
Now they are. I'm not quite sure about Thomas. I would doubt it, but you know what I've noticed with kids' tapes, the ones I like to go for are the ones that are themed, especially like Halloween themes. Like I found I showed it. I showed it on the vinyl show a few, I don't know, it was a little while ago, but I had found this Lamb Chops play along, and
right.
And being that it's Halloween themed, it kicked it up into like the $20 range. And that's the only thing I could attribute it to because I didn't see any other Lamb Chop videos that were going for that range. It really just comes down to it's obscure. And it has a Halloween theme. So anything with a horror theme to it, I would always put that to the side.
Totally.
And now, do a little bit of looking into it.
Be careful with this. Like, this is original Thomas stuff. Check it out on the Shining Time. And this is when Ringo was the conductor.
That's actually really cool. I would definitely put that to the side. I can't say I know what that's worth, but I would look into it. I can look into it right now. Let's see. What'd you say it was? Thomas?
That's the show. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, Better Late Than Never, and Other Stories.
VHS. Let's see. All right.
And that's Strand VCI. Strand VCI Entertainment.
Well, that sounds like top dollar right there. Well, if it was new, the one again, what I was telling you, the themed. Here's one with the ghostly trick, and that went for $19. Now, of course, that was in new condition, so it was probably still wrapped. But there is a lot that went for $60, and it looks like it has 12 tapes. So let's make a lot. Well, no, I know 12 does seem like a lot, but
no, it's another pile I got to mix.
Right. Well, now here's one that it was professed to being rare, and that one sold for $16. What was the theme of that one again?
It's better late than never, and other stories.
Let's see. Better late. Oh, look, that one's actually even popping up. Better late than never.
With Ringo Starr.
With Ringo Starr. Okay. Well, it did pop up, and there has been some sold items, and it's looking like you got yourself about a $13 tape there, buddy.
See?
Good. So now what you want to do, hopefully there's a few more of those, and then you could parlay that into like a $25 lot, $25, $30 lot.
There's no Bandy comment on that one.
Well, no, Matt doesn't want to chime in unless it's garbage.
I'm finding a bit more Sherlock Holmes with Basil Rathbone again, and Nigel Bruce from Key Video.
Yeah.
This one is Faces Death. That sounds pretty hardcore.
So, was there really I forget, there was a real Sherlock Holmes or not? Or was it all just bullshit?
No, that's made up.
Yeah, I thought so. It wasn't based on no other detective or anything?
Well, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle wrote them. It had to have been based on something.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I wonder who it was based on.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on when they try to make him all modern and sexy? Does that bother you? Or you are more classic with the pipe and the big stupid hat and all that?
Basil Rathbone is Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
What Iron Man is not Sherlock Holmes.
No.
All
right.
Look at the cover variations, though, eh? They just really did a lot of creativity there.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of cool for the set wise, but I see what you're saying. They didn't really do much. A little bit of.
And here's another. Who is this? Christopher Lee. Yeah, it's Christopher Lee as Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, this guy had no taste. Musical.
He did anything.
Musicals, Sherlock Holmes, and war movies.
He worked. But it's on Vestron, which is another.
That's really cool. Vestron is very sought after in the tape community, primarily for horror, but also action.
Okay. Can you give this a?
Yeah. So Sherlock Holmes, Christopher Lee.
Incident at Victoria Falls.
All right. Incident at Victoria Falls. Sherlock Holmes, VHS.
From 91.
91. You want to take a guess?
$10.
Well, no. Last one sold, one bid, $2.25 plus $3 shipping.
Okay.
So you need to make a lot.
Well, we'll still put them with the Sherlock.
Yes, absolutely. No reason not to.
Okay. Okay, we did find a bunch of these last week, so here's some more. Battle for Planet of the Apes.
That's good. Yeah, you'll get the whole set. There's only 6 movies? No, 5 movies.
This one is horrible. I watched this one last month. It is.
Yeah, really, only the first 2, and the second one's a little bit of a stretch, but the first 2 and after that, they're very derivative of each other.
This one is just the masks are bad, the effects are bad. Everything
the budgets, the budgets were just. It's weird though because it wasn't straight to video.
Yeah, it was a real movie.
Yeah, it went to a movie theater. You would have thought, if that was made in the 80s, you would have been like, oh, this was straight to video. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Do you remember the very last scene from this?
No.
It is the most curious final scene ever. It is indescribable. The studio shot it without the filmmakers even approving it. It is just a head scratcher.
Well, you can say it.
I'm not going to tell you. No,
are you going to make me watch it? Which one was it? Battle 4?
Yeah, the 5th. You got to watch it. It's just the final shot. It's not even the scene. It's just the final shot is so perplexing.
Yeah, I have the set right up there, Bill. See it up there right next to Jaws?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I got them up there.
Where did I put mine here? Oh, here they are.
Those are high dollar items, so you better put it somewhere good.
So that's 4 out of 5 we have.
Well, if you get to 5 out of 5, you probably got yourself at least $15, 15, 20 maybe.
All right. So there's a couple of big stars here: Henry Fonda and Anthony Perkins from Psycho. 10 star.
Yeah.
No.
Nah. 10 cents.
So that's trash or dollar?
Well, that's bin? Yeah. Do you have a Western bin going?
Yes, I do.
Throw it in your Western bin because you might be able to find some sucker. I mean, some astute movie aficionado who might buy that.
Well, I'm going to have a John Wayne pile and a Western pile.
Yeah, you definitely want to segregate John Wayne out because.
All right, this might be straight to the Kevin bin. A Perfect Murder with Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, that's not a bad movie, but I don't think you'll get anything for that.
Has this been released on Blu-ray? I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if that's an out-of-print thing.
It's got Viggo Mortensen in it. It's got the extra feature alternate ending with director's commentary.
Yeah, see, it's on Blu-ray. I mean, you're not going to get nothing for that.
Garbage?
Yeah, throw it out.
Ooh. Oh, I remember seeing this as a kid. That snapped your cable for a little bit. 1 million years BC.
That was good.
Raquel Welch.
Yeah. Now, did you ever see Clan of the Cave? Was it Clan of the Cave Bear?
No, I never heard of that.
I think it had Daryl Hannah in it. I think it was kind of a ripoff of this because she was it was caveman stuff and they didn't talk. And I remember it was funny. Me and my friend were watching. They made like a motion, like a guy was telling her he wanted to fuck. So he's like, ugh. And so I guess in a way he kind of, caveman raped her, and she didn't have no reaction. So the other cavemen were making fun of him because, and there was no spoken word. So they were laughing at him because, he was probably real, he had a tiny penis, Bill.
And this has got the animatronics by Harry House.
Yeah, dude, I love that. That's something that would go into my collection. I'd keep that. That's pretty cool. So
is this worth money or is this just a showstopper?
Well, I don't think it's going to stop any shows. But it would be cool to have. Let's see. What was it? 1 million years BC something?
Yeah, it's the eyeball grabber, right?
I don't think so.
No, dollar store.
It would grab your eyeballs, maybe, but no. You don't understand with the audience we're trying to make for you here, Bill. We're talking blockbusters. They didn't bust no blocks with that.
Okay. But see, I'm confused because you pick out movies that go on top of your table to grab the eyeballs. I would think that wouldn't be eyeballs.
It. That's a $2 tape, Bill. That ain't grabbing eyeballs.
Okay.
Who are you selling? Yeah, sure. Dollar bin. Who are you selling that to, Bill?
I don't know. Anyone. No. Like you said, that would look good in your collection.
My collection, because I like weird shit. But in an average collection, they're wanting Star Wars and Batman and Beverly Hills Cop and Ferris Bueller. They want name brand. That's not a name brand. That's the store brand fucking peanut butter.
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, put that in your Western pile. But that's pretty cool. Now, you might make a Clint Eastwood Western pile if you have them all.
I know. All these piles are killing me. The sun.
Well,
MCA.
You fucking did this to yourself, Bill. You had nobody to blame but yourself.
Did you see this one? This is good.
Yeah. No, I like Clint Eastwood Westerns. My grandfather used to really enjoy Westerns, and a lot of times I'd fall asleep because I was a kid, but they were pretty good.
We talked about this guy before, a famous silent film Western star. The biggest. There was no one bigger than Randolph Scott. In the Canadian Pacific, they knew where the real money was.
Yeah, it looks horrible.
No good? Studio Masters? Trash? That's trash, right?
I mean, what are you going to do with that? Who's buying that? Would you buy that? I mean, you did buy it. You just
Do you see this on Blu-ray? This is not on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but not everything that didn't make it would matter. You're going to learn, man. By the time we're done, you're going to be an expert yourself.
Okay. We went through these before. We found a bunch of the James Bond movies on VHS. So here's Dr. No.
Yeah, that's good. We're going to add that to our pile.
Here's the back. We're introduced to James Bond with that one. Here's Thunderball. And okay, that's just those two. Let me put them with the James Bond stuff, which is right there.
Yeah, that's good. Throw it with that. Did you see our last video's up to 80 views, Bill? That's almost double the vinyl show. What do you think of that?
Now it is double the thumbs down of the vinyl show, though. So
yeah, but I'm telling, that's Kevin and his sub accounts. That's Kevin and his wife, and some of his
Curtis.
Well, Curtis too, because Curtis is a hater. He knows it.
Do you know this is the internet's only VHS collection live chat show?
That's good. Hold up. We got our pile. Sorry about that. We got to pause that. I just had it just in case I needed to vamoose somebody in the comments. I was trying to get that screen up because I'm also a moderator and I don't know if I can do it on here. I just wanted to have it up. Sorry about that.
That's right.
Just behind, pulling the curtain back a little bit, Bill.
Yeah, you're basically the president of Start to Continue.
Yeah, I could actually change the passwords and kick you off the channel.
Yeah.
Me and Matt Bandy will take it over.
The Poseidon Adventure?
I have that. I like that movie, man.
Oh,
it's not worth much, but
probably not.
No, it's not. But that's one of those movies I really enjoy. Those 70s disaster movies.
I like when the crazy font gets on the label too. Screened.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I enjoy that movie, man. I like they remade that movie, and God, that original one's so much better.
How about the sequel?
I don't remember if I saw it
too.
The boat flipped again.
No, this is great. I love movie sequels that start off like right after whatever happens.
Oh, really?
So they deal with the consequences. So a salvage team arrives at the flipped over boat because they're trying to salvage it, but there's evil people that are trying to salvage other stuff from it, and so there's another adventure inside the upside down ship. The sequel to Poseidon Adventure.
I gotta look for that one.
What is this? Is this a showstopper, dollar bin?
Yeah, maybe $1. I'd throw that in a dollar bin. Someone might be out there wanting that. That's a good movie, though, man. That's one of those ones where you're like, oh, this is a great movie, but it's really shit. No, that one's really a great movie. I really enjoy that.
I know you're going to turn your nose up to this, but it is a big movie. Hepburn, Tracy, Adam's Rib.
Man, Hepburn. Do you think she was like an alcoholic? What do you think?
Oh yeah,
yeah. they all look like that back then. They got the gin nose going,
and those two are great together. I could watch Spencer Tracy in anything. He's so charismatic on screen.
Yeah, that ain't worth a penny though. Put that in your classic movie, Ben.
It's preserved in black and white.
Glorious black and white, which I approve of. I'm not a big fan of the colorized movies. I mean, I like them if that's what they were, but if they were black and white, I'd say leave them that way.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where you want me to put that then.
Well, I thought we had that's a musical, right? Is that a musical?
No.
Oh, well then just throw that in the garbage. I thought we could theme that out. Well, your garbage isn't really okay, for anybody who's listening, who's new to the channel. He's not really going to throw them away. He's just going to donate them to a Goodwill or something. So that's got to be donated.
It's directed by George Cukor. He's also part director of Gone with the Wind. Many other films.
Right. I know this pains you, bro, but just. Have you ever watched Gone with the Wind?
I love Gone with the Wind. It's in my top movies,
Really?
despite the cancelized versions.
Whatever.
The people are upset, but I mean, it was such a huge production, and it's a marvel to look at. The behind the scenes documentary is just as fascinating to watch for Gone with the Wind as well.
Yeah,
I had three directors. It was so big.
I'm pretty sure I showed this to you, but I initially bought this to sell, but I think I'm going to keep it. And look at all this stuff that comes with it. It has ephemera up the ass. So here we go. But it's all kinds of books and stuff, and I don't know. But I've always wanted to. I watched this as a kid. It's been a very long time since I've watched this movie, but I've never watched it as an adult. And I got it for like $1, and I was like, you know what, this looks pretty cool. But look at that, boy! It was a $45 deal, man. It's still, this actually is a decent flip. If this was in perfect condition, I probably would have to sell it just for the value. But I mean, it's already coming off. Maybe we'll do an unboxing on one of these videos. Ooh, and I'll show you all the stuff in there. We'll get a like and a subscribe on it.
Well, there you go. It's just a huge production. It's glorious. It's epic.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. There's movies that even though I'm not a big fan of, I can appreciate just the production that went into it. And plus, its place in history. I'm sure even if I don't enjoy the movie, I'm going to enjoy looking at it. You know what I mean? Just the set and the wardrobes and everything. And plus, I imagine that had to be like cutting edge technology at the time, like whatever camera move. Like I had to be all like cutting edge shit. You know what I mean?
There wasn't a lot of color movies coming out then.
Yeah,
we're talking 39, aren't we, for that movie?
Yeah, I mean, the only other color one that I know of right offhand would be Wizard of Oz from that era.
Same year, I think.
Yeah, 39. Yeah.
We still got old movies here. This is a long lost Betty Davis, Olivia de Havilland. Olivia de Havilland appeared in Gone with the Wind as Melanie, but they're a little bit older here in this movie.
Boy, old Betty, man, she.
Hush, hush, sweet Charlotte. So it's key video, though. So I'm kind of curious if this might have a little weirdo value.
You know what? Maybe, but I doubt it. But I would definitely add it to your key video, even though all those other key videos are Sherlock Holmes. So we're kind of crossing the streams here.
So have another pile.
Another key video pile. But you do have a couple other key videos somewhere, though, Bill, from the last video.
You might have had me put them in the trash.
Not the key videos. I would have said hold them all together. Listen, I won't be satisfied till you have 55 piles in that garage. You understand?
Okay. Second key video pile.
Yes. Okay. That makes me happy.
This was probably the big, we're talking about epics, wartime epics, silent film version, All Quiet on the Western Front.
So it was a silent war film.
Yeah, but this was, no one's seen a movie like that before in the silent era.
Really?
This was massive, epic film, All Quiet on the Western Front. And this apparently has restored footage.
See, the Bike Channel claims that it's just piles and piles of junk.
Hey, Bike Channel, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Only VHS show.
That might be the only Bike Channel on YouTube.
So this is a 1990 release.
What was the name of that again? All is Quiet on the Western Front?
All Quiet on the Western Front.
All Quiet on the Western Front. VHS, 1990.
MCA release.
I would say it's worth nothing.
Yeah, it's come out many, many times.
Yeah, I mean, there's one auction. It started off at $1, no takers. I don't think there's any. Let me see. We'll get that. Well, one pre-owned sold for $6.16, free shipping or best offer. So it might be worth $1, Bill.
$1 bin. Yeah, I'd put it there.
Yeah.
Oh, I never heard of this one. We're back into some war movies. Cliff Robertson. Oh, I don't know what my voice did there. went around
Even
the corner.
You knew that was shit. Cliff Robinson, is that what you said?
Cliff Robertson.
Robertson. Oh, I thought it was Cliff Robinson because I liked him when he played on the Blazers. That doesn't look like. Oh, look at a little swastika action going there. Wow.
The key to Rebecca. Yeah.
The key to Rebecca is a swastika key.
This must be some kind of spy thriller from World Vision Home Video. Never heard of that one.
I think the bike channel is let's see. I mean, he's really going all in. He said, "Did you win or lose the dink eating contest?"
There's no winners or losers in that.
Probably not. Time to make a trip to the dumpster, he says. So
we don't think that's anything?
Nah, I don't think so. It does look interesting though, as just a view, but not to keep.
I throw it out.
No. I meant a view wise.
This is probably, as a view, you're right. That did seem interesting.
Yeah,
Susan Hayward.
Yeah, that's no.
Nothing.
Nah, I don't think so.
We check these for cash or drugs inside each one. That's good. Here we go. We're finishing. That's the last Planet of the Apes we were looking for.
There you go. Now you got a full set.
Beneath, this is still a good one. You got Charlton Heston coming in at the end. Mankind is driven underground.
So the bike channel asks an interesting question. Who even buys this stuff? I have Bike Channel. Have you ever heard of the site called eBay? I'm just curious. Have you ever heard of that? Because there's people out there who buy them. Bill did not. If you're asking it as a way to mock Bill, he did not buy them. They were free. Go ahead.
Yeah, these were given over. All you got to do is check out, just Google VHS collecting, and you'll see lots of articles appearing more and more in modern times of people going back and starting collecting these.
It's a, I don't want to throw around the term like hot because there's a lot of things that are quote unquote hot, but you can see it trending up for sure. I mean, there's already been a huge tape collecting. I mean, you have events that go on for it, but they're usually genre based. And usually it's more horror, action, stuff like that. But overall, just the hobby as a whole is starting to pick up and trend up. I mean, you're not going to get rich off the average box of tapes for sure, but you do find some that are worth a lot. Yeah,
people are getting back into it. I read articles where people refuse to, like Rush Hour 2. I'm not going to watch that on Blu-ray. I'm going to watch it in its original media. So they have to watch it on the VHS.
I mean, it sounds crazy, but it's weird for sure.
And it just adds to their experience of it. They even like adjusting the tracking and stuff like that. It just brings them back to that time. Rush, that's $1?
Yeah.
Dollar bin or trash?
Yeah. No, I'd put that in a dollar bin.
Okay, so we talked about John Wayne. We got to keep those in mind. This one, I've never even heard of this one. In Old California.
I haven't either. Boy, he's looking young there, though. Looks airbrush.
Oh, Bill Booth has popped in the chat. He sent me a VHS. I got to show you. Oh, I can't because I'm looking at my phone.
Hey, you got to go in next time.
Oh man, I wanted to show you this tape. He found an extraordinary tape. God damn it, I can't show it to you because I'm doing this. Chris is in charge of this stream, so I can't. Because I was just thinking I'd call it up and show you my phone, but I'm actually using my phone as the camera.
You can't. So, we're working on a set. The production value is going up. Bill's gonna get laptop going, so we don't have to use his phone. We're gonna get all kinds of stuff going.
It's because this collection is so massive. It's living in the garage.
You're right. If he was in his main studio, we wouldn't have this problem.
Yeah. So this is from Republic Pictures Home Video. That's not ringing any bells for you, but we will put in the John Wayne.
No, I've never heard of that movie in general, but I mean, it's we're going for a John Wayne pile there. Might get something.
And we do have a Western pile, which will include this movie, The Texas Rangers.
Yeah.
Starring Fred McMurray.
Yeah.
You know, only Chuck Norris can be my Texas Ranger. So we'll put that in the Western.
You know, Bill, I'm looking at it from your perspective that you normally have. And there's always times where you're just like, how many people are watching? There's a little eyeball right here in the corner. Or are you just bullshitting when you do that? I can tell you exactly how many people are on right now.
You know.
Okay. I was just saying because I can see it right here.
How we doing? How's everyone doing out there? Thanks for coming by for the live stream.
Well, we got 5 people in the deal now, but that's
great.
We're working on it.
It's YouTube's only VHS live chat.
Live chat, yeah, exactly. You got to have a claim to fame on something, Bill.
Now, again, more Sherlock Holmes. The Last Vampire. He's going.
Little crossover there, huh?
So this is what you were talking about. Because this is genre.
It might. I'll look that one up. Sherlock Holmes, The Last Vampire. I would not be surprised if that went for a few dollars. Not a lot. I can't imagine it's going to be much, but you never know.
These are made for television movies.
Vampire. Oh.
From 1992. Made it out on home video. I'm sure there's no DVD or Blu-ray release of it. But as Chris Roberts said, when your movies cross over to a horror genre or anything like that, it could have additional value.
Well,
but it definitely will go on the Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, you have to put it in Sherlock Holmes. There is no completed sales. One person's trying to sell it, so we'll see.
What's he asking?
Well, he's wanting like $7, but the shipping's $25. So I don't know.
Must be in Canada.
No, it looked like Australia. He says the soundtrack is by America. I don't know if he was talking about the last movie. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. Hold on. Here we go. Go back in order. He's suffering through a movie called The Last Unicorn, and the soundtrack is by America. Have you ever watched The Last Unicorn, Bill?
I don't think so. I know what he's talking about, but I haven't seen it. It's 80s fantasy movie, isn't it?
Sure.
Yeah, I have seen it as a kid. Yeah.
I think I did too. No, that's no. You're thinking of Legend.
Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah. Well, I remember liking it as a kid. I have not watched it in a very long time, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Where can, if he's to dig up that email he sent me, can he send that to you somehow?
I mean, what do you want me to do? Show the picture of the movie he's sending you or something?
Yeah, you got to see this tape. You would love it.
Are you on Twitter, William Booth? You can shoot me a DM.
I don't think
real
he's
quick
on
anything.
Can you put your email out there? What's your email?
Oh, all right, here.
Or you don't want the bike show?
Well, the bike show. I had to put him on timeout. He was getting a little too relentless. It's all right. He's only on 5 minutes. He could be back in a few.
Wow, I've never used that.
Well, I mean, I don't mind trolling, but at some point it's like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
ADD much? There you go. If you want to send that to me, go ahead, William.
Loose tape, 3,000 miles to Graceland.
Nah.
It's a rental too.
Yeah. Well, rental isn't necessarily bad, but loose. Right. You need to cover
another loose tape. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
I'd put that in the dollar bin.
Even loose?
Yeah. I mean, why not? For $1, I'd put that in there. And if someone even shows any interest in them, tell them just take it for $0.25.
So yeah, this is Doug McClure and Peter Cushing at the Earth's core.
That looks interesting too, man.
Yeah, fantasy.
Sci-fi classic. I love stuff like that. At the Earth's core. I doubt it's worth anything, Bill. I hate to break your heart. Well, yeah, that's a good distributor.
We don't know.
We don't know. I'm looking it up. Earth's core. It did make it to DVD. So that doesn't help your cause. Let me see. Well, let's see if any completed sales. I wish it would just skip. Well, you know what? It sold for $5 or $5.95 plus $2.89. That's a decent tape. It's looking like it's averaging about $6-7 a sale. So that is better than a lot of that crap you pulled out of there. This guy didn't have complete horrible taste. Yeah, I'd put that in like the $2 bin. Remember we had the middle ground bin. Don't throw it, Bill. Stop throwing the tape.
Gentle.
Have a little respect.
Okay. Well, you said you wanted more late career Betty Davis movies.
So sure did, didn't I?
Let's put an eye patch on her and put her in the anniversary.
Oh my God. She was so horrible. Didn't she used to beat the shit out of her kid, or am I mixing her up? No, that was no. Who was Mommy Dearest? That was what's her name? That was Dorothy, huh? Was she the abusive mother?
Who? Dorothy Hunt.
No, the girl played Dorothy. What's her
Judy
name?
Garland?
Judy Garland. She was the abusive mom. Isn't that what Mommy Dearest is about?
As she beats her with a coat hanger or something.
Right, but it's based on a real thing, though, right?
I don't think it's Judy Garland, though.
Isn't it? All right, let me find this out. Go ahead.
We need to know if this is worth anything.
It's worth shit. Throw it in the garbage can. Let's get to the real important part. Was Mommy Dearest based on a true story?
He's a VHS expert.
That doesn't mean anything. I think it is. You're disputing it. All right. Was Mommy Dearest true? Is a memoir expose written by Christina Crawford. Yeah, see? The daughter of actress Joan Crawford. So
Joan Crawford.
It was Joan Crawford. Yeah, but she used to beat the shit out of her kid. Joan Crawford.
That's what I told you.
All I had to do was look at Jeff. Jeff had the answer right here. Sorry, Jeff. Wasn't even looking at the screen. Fucking Jeff.
Why is he in charge of this show? What's he doing?
I'm multitasking here.
Jesus.
All right.
Just wait till he starts eating, guys.
You didn't pay enough attention to the last. Okay. Well.
Good luck with the last unicorn. Thanks for stopping by.
Have fun. Thanks, William.
I'll get that tape on the air as soon as I figure out next episode.
As soon as he sends it.
We got more Sherlock Holmes and the Voice of Terror. Look at it. People are scared on that one. I bet you this set is going to have a little bit of value, Chris. Seriously.
It might.
And Jesus, look at them. Here's another one, Basil Rathbone. This is Secret Weapon.
Man, how many times? Those things look pretty clean, too. So I don't think he watched them a lot. He just bought them, watched them, and then stuck them on the shelf. Kind of how you do with your records. Except he actually watched them once.
Why is that on there?
Probably just some quality control sticker or something.
I mean, the inside labels got weird. I don't know if that just happens with age.
Yeah, that could be the glue. You know how, like on LJN games, some of the glue will eat away at it from the inside out. Atari games, Activision.
Dressed to Kill?
I mean, he just looks like he's dressed normally.
No, there's To Kill.
Yeah, well, that guy's got a gun. You know, one time I was watching this old detective movie. The guy, the detective, the cop pulls out his gun, and it was just like, where was the directing? Like, he points it at the guy, and then at one point he's just like talking with the gun. He's just kind of swinging it around. He had it by his head. I'm like, what the fuck? Did you forget you're holding a gun? And it wasn't meant to be. It was just lazy acting. I was like, who the fuck directed this shit? But
how about Sherlock Holmes in the Pursuit to Algiers?
All right, we're gonna look up this Sherlock Holmes collection on Key Video.
Yeah.
All right.
Again,
Sherlock Holmes Key Video VHS. Lot
6, 7, 8. There's 8 of them so far.
Wow, the first thing that popped up was a lot of 8. I wonder if you got the whole set. Well, no, here's one, a lot of 10. Now the big thing is if any of them sold. A lot of oh man, poor Bill. A lot of 6 sold. Sold for $3.20 plus
Oh my
$4.50
gosh.
shipping. But someone sold like a large lot of them, like 26. Good lord, there was that many Sherlock Holmes movies. It looks like you're gonna have to get about 10, 15 videos to start to make any money, Bill.
And my shipping costs will be insane with that many tapes.
Matthew asked if you missed anything good.
Yep.
Sure.
Lots
You missed
of
all the good shit. It's all downhill from here, Matt. Sorry, buddy.
These are two funny gentlemen, Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah.
This is colorized in the
Now,
Emmy award-winning colorization.
which one did you prefer, Laurel and Hardy or Abbott and Costello?
I probably saw more Abbott and Costello. It was just more readily available, but I do love the way these two interact with each other.
I'm trying to think which one was on Scooby-Doo. I think it was Laurel and Hardy. See, as a kid, nah, fuck no.
Dollar?
Okay, sure. If it makes you feel better.
It does.
Daniela, she's Team Laurel and Hardy. So
Danielle.
It has an E at the end.
Danielle.
No? Is it not
you
Daniela?
Said law. That would need
Daniela.
an A.
No, I don't know. Sorry, Danielle. I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. I can't read. Laurel and Hardy has the best theme song. That's what Jeff says.
I can't picture. The theme song isn't coming up in my head.
And you call yourself a Laurel and Hardy fan.
Their accents were just so
you're
fun.
A fraud, dude.
They added so much.
You get exposed every episode.
Don't watch the vinyl show, though.
He exposed.
Riders of the Purple Sage. You might think that's an awesome San Francisco band, but that's a movie with Ed Harris.
I like Ed Harris, but yeah.
It's a Western.
Western? Yeah, maybe throw it in your Western pile.
You know, this looks like it's something that wouldn't have been released. It looks like a TV movie.
Right.
So maybe it's from Turner.
Go ahead. What do you think? I think Turner is going to be garbage, but what do you think?
No, it's got writing on it.
Yeah, we can get that off. Don't try to hedge. We can get that off.
It could be a $14.99 right here.
Maybe. So we'll see. $2.99 plus $4 shipping. And be honest, that's more than I thought. It actually has one confirmed sale.
I'm right. So I'll put that in the dollar bin.
You know, man, what really sucks about this stuff, though, Bill, is if you lived in the States, you could actually probably make a pretty good bundle off, make a nice bundle of cash off of this. You know, these $2.99, $3.99, that shit adds up. I mean, it's a little bit of work, but you could have your whole eBay with tons of VHS for even if they're these little smalls, because they're all paying for shipping, and we have media mail in the States. So you can ship these all out for $2.89. Man, see?
I know.
And you're always bashing on America.
Do you remember the tunnel disaster movies that came out in, what was it, the 90s? Or no, they would have been 2000s.
You're right.
There's a couple. This is the Daylight one with Stallone.
Well, you know what we need to do? Make a Stallone pile.
Oh, God. You're right.
Make a Stallone pile.
Look at this byline. Daylight does for the tunnel what Psycho did for showers.
You know, nobody likes tunnels, idiot. No, everybody's scared of a tunnel. Who wants to be in a tunnel? It's a shitty comparison. That guy needs to lose his job.
Stallone pile. I can't even believe it.
Make a Stallone pile. I believe it.
Okay, more Westerns and more Henry Fonda.
Let's throw that right in the Western pile.
It's Key Video again.
Oh,
that doesn't mean anything.
Well, it can, but You don't have the right ones. That's not key video.
What's going on? Oh, inside.
Oh, well, you got something wrong there. So, well, no, not necessarily, because it does say 20th Century Fox. Sometimes they do a code thing, but nobody wants that. They want it on the box. So, was that a Western? Just throw that in your Western junk pile.
This seems like a really rare variant. Key video on the inside.
No, it happens more than you think.
Okay, guess what? More Sherlock Holmes. Hounds of Baskerville.
I feel like we already saw that one.
Terror by night this time. The terror never ends.
Was there a terror by day? See, look, this is the kind of stuff you need to start pulling out of that box, Bill. This is a quality tape right here.
Yeah, you're right. Hey,
this is what you need to find.
I'm more than happy to see your cool stuff for sure. Now, there are people that I would imagine want to see this to reclaim their childhood.
Yeah, you definitely going to put that in that showstopper that you refer to. Put that in that bin. That's going to go on the table.
Look how much they trust that dog. They let him carry the turkey around.
Yeah, it's gross. Slobbering all over the meat.
And the bird is fine with that turkey being cooked up there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, exactly. You would think he'd be like, that's his people.
Showstopper. And, that's
Santa Claus. Yeah. You know what I like to do with stuff like that is I like to get that, like Christmas Story and the Christmas and I like to make a nice little Christmas bundle. And when Christmas time comes out, those things fly off pretty quick.
So another pile is what you're saying.
Make a Christmas but you got to do the cool movies like that one and like Christmas Vacation and Christmas pile.
Do we have a Richard Gere pile?
No. I mean, no. Come on. Holiday pile. Yeah, see a holiday pile. I like to segregate my holidays, but she's not wrong.
Holiday, yeah. Well, the other one went in Showstopper, so that got totally that promoted.
For sure. That one's that's a good tape.
This is what they tried to get on the Basic Instinct train for.
This is ripping off. That's a rip off. Throw that shit in the garbage.
Oof. No one attacks goes for the Basic Instinct.
I saw Richard Gere in person. I went to a convention or a little conference he was speaking at.
He was speaking at?
Yes. Well, he was a guest. Okay, let me talk more properly. He was a guest speaker at a homeless convention, and convention's not the right word, but it was a nonprofit kind of homeless thing to prevent, to talk about the homeless crisis. It was in Washington D.C. and Richard Gere was a guest speaker. Well, he was the keynote speaker, I guess, and it was embarrassing because he droned on a little bit, and then he instantly went into this shitty movie that he did about him being homeless. And I was like, man, this guy just came here to sell a movie. It was weird. And frankly, I wasn't impressed. I could take him for sure. He didn't look tough at all.
Really?
Yeah.
What if I'm about to show you? Sorry, you got more to that?
No. Go ahead. What do you got? No, he's look like a punk. Go ahead. Like, there's no way he's getting Julia Roberts, hooker or not. No chance.
He had money.
Not this current one is what I'm talking about. Maybe the younger version. This newer version, he ain't getting Julia Roberts. No doubt. Not even this Julia Roberts.
Richard Gere in the day? Like,
back in the day,
would swoon for him, and I never saw it. He looked like homely to me.
You know what else? You know who else was into Richard Gere?
Matt Bandy?
No, Gerbils.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, I've heard that. Twice voted the greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, did you kick its ass? Oh, okay, wait a minute. I thought that was Matt for a second. Sorry, Danielle. she bumped into Richard Gere. Well, I mean, that's probably his creepy move. He accidentally bumps into women in shops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's a creep move.
Oh my God, he was the thing, man. Back in the Officer and a Gentleman. This is
that
Battleship
is a good
Potemkin
movie too. I do dig that
from
movie.
1925.
Nah.
Come on, this might be something. It's by Republic Pictures.
What's it called? Battleship Potemkin?
Yeah. That was a mutiny from 1905 on a ship where the captain tried to make his crew eat maggot-riddled meat.
Yeah. Well, what era did you grow up in, Bill?
After yours.
I feel like we were in the same thing, but man, nah, it ain't worth nothing.
God damn it.
It's a silent film, too.
Oh, we shot a silent film pile.
Yeah, well,
shit.
Yeah, no. And then take that silent film pile and put it right in the garbage.
That's not even $1, you're saying?
Nah, fucking garbage. I mean,
Cindy Crawford. Right, the Cindy Crawford year. Whoa.
Yeah, but I mean, Rock Hudson was married to a hot chick. What does that mean?
He was hot.
Yeah. I mean, sure.
That was a pretty good movie.
Pile. It wasn't bad.
That was before the big fall of.
Well, that was before he started dropping all the racial slurs and demanding blowjobs from his girlfriend over the phone. Which isn't really a bad demand, to be honest, but you just don't want to get recorded.
Maybe we'll catch Chris Roberts' attention with Black Christmas.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. So you should send me that one.
Holiday and horror.
I do like that one a lot.
VSC. Look at that.
How did you even find that? How is that in this guy's collection?
That's what I mean. We'll never know what we find looking through the 500 free tapes we got from a yard sale last week.
Wow. Okay. What year is that?
It's on Critical Mass. Black Christmas.
Yeah, you did good. That's your most high dollar tape. One sold recently for $32, 11 shipping from Canada. If this was the older version that had the mother on the front, it would go for a little bit more. But yeah, you did good on that one. No, but there's a mother that there's a cover where I'll show you. I think it's a mother. No, it actually isn't a mother. It's just somebody tied up. I always thought that was like a mother in a rocking chair. I guess I never really looked at it. But that's the cover you really want. But yeah, you did good, man. Damn, I need that tape, Bill. Let's work out a deal. We might have to work out a deal, Bill. That goes into the Chris Roberts pile.
There's a Chris Roberts pile?
There is now.
Son of a bitch. What do you think
I'm doing all this for? No, I mean, we'll work it out.
We'll work it out.
Come on. Come on, Bill. Help me out here. Throw me a bone. I need that in my collection. What else you got?
Just paid for this whole pile here.
Yeah, paid for that free pile.
Look at this. Remember these fancy tape boxes you could get for your VHS?
Yeah.
What's it say on here? It's a sticker.
Yeah, so that's a home. That's just like a home case, then, right? So what's inside? Yeah. Well, we'll see what it says on the tape.
I can't return. Can't open it. I just want to see what's returned. Oh, you know what that says, guys? Can you read that?
Volume and title. Like return to sender. What?
Return. Then there's a J and E. Jedi. That says return.
Return of the Jedi. You know, Matt. Come on, Matt. You're gonna fuck this deal up, buddy.
He's working me like Duke at Retro
Hey,
Nonsense.
I could have told you it wasn't worth nothing. You would have just believed me. At least I was honest about it.
So yeah, we have a home recording of Return of the Jedi in this like bulletproof.
I think you need to put that on because I want to see if that's got commercials. Because if it does, that might go into the Chris Roberts pile.
What were we doing with this?
That was common garbage. That was nothing.
Why was it making its own pile? Oh, it was a key video pile.
Oh yeah, key video. Yeah, just throw it in the key video pile.
Is that worth it?
It probably isn't, but listen, I'm trying to give you some hope, but I'm curious about that Return of the Jedi though, man.
All right.
That makes me happy. Dude, you're finally getting into some good shit, Bill. We only got 30 more minutes left here. You're finding
Look at this case. Isn't that neat? They put it in looks like a novel.
It's like a romance. Yeah, novel. That's pretty cool.
With who do we got there? Elizabeth Taylor and Montgomery Cliff.
Yeah, you need to find a garbage can that looks like a romance novel and put that in there.
You don't think that's anything?
Nah. Oh man, I can't believe a scumbag like you found that cool horror tape. Man,
that's Jedi.
That is.
And there's commercials.
Oh yeah, that's going in the Chris Roberts pile.
That looks like a Chevy S10. That was my first.
Yeah. Oh man, that's even a vintage commercial. That's got to be early '90s, maybe late '80s.
Oh, that was a Nissan. My mistake.
Well, either way, they don't make mini trucks. They ain't made mini trucks in years. Oh man, this is what I'm here for, Bill.
1984. It said new car.
No way. That's fuck. All right. Really? That was a 1984?
Pretty sure it said 84.
It couldn't have been on TV in 84. It was in the theaters in 83.
Like years. We've heard on podcasts.
I do know years. 83. I won the contest, if you remember correctly.
Maybe it said 90, 94.
Yeah, because that doesn't. I didn't have. Yeah. What is that?
Shoes. Bada shoes, which they don't make that
Bada shoes
anymore. Yeah, that's a Canadian thing.
These are Canadian commercials?
Yeah.
Ah, shit, dude.
That's Maple Leaf cooked ham.
Yeah. Price is plummeting, Bill.
That's got to be 90s.
Well, I still want it, so. I mean, unless you want it.
I want it because you want it.
Well, I want it because it's neat.
Okay. These are trippy commercials, man.
Okay, get back to the tapes, Bill. What else you got?
James Caan, Jane Fonda, row bars in Comes a Horseman.
Nah.
Just yank them along enough, and that becomes...
that becomes garbage. That's
pure garbage, you think? Or Western pile? It's Western.
Well, if it's a real Western, then throw it in the Western pile, but it just looked like... Come on. Comes a Horseman.
Black Hawk Down. I mean, Black Hawk Down.
It goes in your war pile.
Yeah, that's right. War pile. That seems a little bit new to be on VHS for me.
It was probably getting close to the end.
So we got more of the James Bond stuff, but this is the one that came out from a different studio. Never Say Never Again. That's why the graphics look different.
Look, but yeah, Warner Brothers.
But that'll go with the James Bond stuff.
Do you know what's credited as being the last commercially released VHS tape?
I do, because I listened to wherever you told that story.
Right. I told it on our show, our other show.
Oh, did you?
If you actually even paid attention.
History of Violence.
Yes, that's what we're hoping to find, because that actually could be in there.
Yes.
Like when you see Black Hawk Down, that gives me hope that it could be in there. You're looking for that era of tape.
There's my James Bond, Roger Moore, Spy Who Loved Me.
Yeah. It's hard for me to choose between the two, but I think I like more better than
Look
Connery.
at Jaws. Well, that's who I got first.
I met Jaws as a little child. He used to live up in the...
Did you press charges later?
Well, I didn't know. Was he a pedophile?
No, I don't know.
Oh, no. He was in a restaurant up in the mountains, kind of, kind of close to where I live. And I didn't know him from the James Bond movies. He was on the Great Space Coaster. You ever remember that show?
Someone Who Loves You.
Yeah. You ever see that show as a kid? The Great Space Coaster? Well, he made some sort of guest appearance on it, so I only knew him from that. And I was like telling my grandparents, like, I know that guy. He was on TV. And they knew him from James Bond. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's Jaws. And I was like, Jaws, the shark? I was all confused. But I went over there and he gave me an autograph. Of course, they lost it. But, I mean, who gives a shit about an autograph? But I remember shaking his hand. And, like, his hand was bigger than, like, my whole fucking body. I mean, the guy, the guy was crazy. Like large ass hand. I mean, his hand was huge. Yeah.
There's shots of him when he manhandles Roger Moore and he puts his hand right on his
it is insane. Big hands, but yeah. There's Jabba.
Jabba Nobata. Mm-hmm. Moonraker. These are getting weird covers that I'm not used to seeing for James Bond.
Yeah, well, you got a collection going, so that probably came in a set.
This is like a different set, though, from that other one.
Right. I mean, listen, MCA, I think that's what, MCA on the side?
MGM.
MGM. Okay, they put out tons of sets. So.
Yeah. Now, this one, again, another Roger Moore. I've never seen like this as the promotional cover of, because it doesn't even say James Bond to me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Isn't that weird?
That does not look like a James Bond cover. That looks like edgy early 2000s or something. You know what I mean? I bet you that was the 2000s release.
It's made in Canada.
Oh, well, then it could be Canada release too. You guys made your own VHS tapes?
Absolutely.
There should be some sort of like embargo, like none of that crap makes it out of your country.
Jesus. The things this guy says. Okay. Harris Kubrick present The Killing. What the heck is this?
I don't know. That looks cool. Is that a clown? No, in the back. Yeah. Wow, that dude looks scary. The Killing, huh?
It's directed by Kubrick. I don't know this one.
Kubrick. Well, the first thing that popped up saying out of print, so that's good.
This release is from '89.
It's about it sold for $6 plus shipping. That's pretty cool though, man. You might just put that in the Chris Roberts pile. I'm gonna pay for it.
Ain't no media mail in Canada.
I know, but we'll figure it out.
What if I want to have the bones of a good VHS collection here? I need this.
Well, then you can always say no, but if we're going to work on it here.
How about James Spader in Supernova with Angela Bassett?
No, I do like James Spader though. Did you ever see when he did that little run on The Office?
Oh yeah, they were great.
Yeah, he was really good. I really dig that guy. I didn't really care for him too much on The Practice. I thought he started off good, and then he kind of got. Yeah, I was like this. I may put that in the dollar pile. It was like a courtroom drama. They were attorneys. He came in late. He came in late in the game.
Shatner was in it.
Yeah, Shatner was in it, right?
Jerry Ryan.
Right, that Mannheim chick, the chick that had like 80 earrings in each ear. That was so weird to me. Yeah, that was her name, Carolyn Mannheim or something Mannheim. Big husky chick. No. Big chick. She had a bunch of earrings in her ear though. I always used to I couldn't stop looking at it.
This is a very Canadian release from ABM Midland Avenue in Scarborough. We have We Dive at Dawn. First-rate World War II submarine saga.
Well, it's got to be first rate if it says it on the box.
What tells you this is submarine? You got a guy in a...
Well, you have the little... Suit. Well, you have the thing, right? It's
that could be a sniper rifle.
No, not with the little grid.
Graphics.
Well, it is horrible, but not with that grid. A sniper rifle would just be just an X. Not an X, but a cross. It'd just be like.
I'm gonna put in the war movie.
For sure, but looks like
this is old war
pure
movie,
garbage. No, but just put it in the war and then let them figure it out, Bill.
Okay. Uh-oh. Do we have another Chris Roberts? The Man with the X-ray Eyes.
Oh. Well, that's interesting though. What's on the back of that? The Man with the X-ray Eyes.
Ray.
The Man with the X-ray Eyes.
He goes straight to Vegas with those X-ray eyes. Don Rickles is in this.
I like John Hoyt. Yeah, it ain't worth much. It actually there's no completed sales, but it looks interesting though.
It's another Roger Corman, produced and directed by Roger Corman. So there should be a Corman pile.
Got to make a Corman pile, Bill.
I think I already turfed the other Corman stuff though.
You gotta dig it out.
What is this? Middle of the road or $1?
No, it's maybe $1. I mean, I didn't see any completed sales at all. Oh, hey, Duke's finally in the house.
Hey, Duke.
Mother Brain.
Hey, Mother Brain.
Yeah.
Sorry, you missed the first half. Chris Roberts got jittery. Had to start early.
I got a family commitment I got to go to, Bill. Let's not turn me into the villain here.
Trash. Oh, yeah. Boy.
Hey, but you scored good for me.
For you.
I did, Duke, and I've been meaning to post a picture, and I keep forgetting, but I will. And I got those pins from Banding. They're awesome. So, got to give a shout out to both of my bros. See, they're good people. They send me stuff.
Shit, pins. I don't got no
over
pins.
There. Well, because you're not a good guy. When do you ever send them anything, Bill?
Hey, I've sent practically everyone stuff except for Bandy. Well, now it's biting me in the butt.
Right now? Yeah, see, you screwed over poor Matt.
The Paris Express.
Hold on a second. I actually plan on watching those this week, Duke. My vacation starts Friday. Can't wait. I'm off for 26 days.
That's some old plot.
Yeah, that's the garbage. Just throw it right in the trash, Bill.
Well, look at.
Nobody wants it. Look at that. That's what is
just
that?
Cash?
Yeah, throw it right in the donation bin.
I'll get that cash later. Look at this box. Closed on all sides.
So you're saying it's sealed?
It happened one night with Clark Gable. It is.
Yeah.
No,
it's not sealed.
Broken.
Yeah, those are cool. Flip it to the other side. Is that Columbia House?
RCA Columbia Pictures.
Yeah, those are cool. Those are collectible. Probably not that movie.
There is.
Yeah, you got some ephemera. That's not ephemera. That you know what that is, right? That's the sticker for the tape that fell off because of glue.
Now you see if your box still has this perforated tab
Oh,
on there.
that matters for certain tapes.
Come
I'm
on.
gonna say it's not gonna matter for that one, but if that was a more sought after tape, all that would be really good.
Well, you could be looking this up right now. We got it off color.
It happened one night. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, and it has. This is super rare when you get the takeaway label, is what they call that in the industry.
It happened one night
with the takeaway label.
Right.
Look that up.
Yeah, it's not even going to show up. Yeah. You got that trash bin handy, right?
Okay.
Well, you know what? One sold for $3.
Ah, see? That's a dollar bin then. That's a good movie.
Nobody's buying it.
1934, 4 Academy Awards. Dollar bin.
I got it on eBay. I actually bought it in a pretty decent lot. It's vintage. They're out there. For a good hat, you're probably going to pay about $90. I got lucky and got this with another hat for $40, but it was pure luck.
Now, we have a pile of this stuff. Clint Eastwood movie. Play Misty for him.
Play Misty. That's a good one.
Look at that.
Yeah, that chick look. Yeah, that's scary.
You never see Clint Eastwood scared, but there you
go. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you? I've had a girlfriend that kind of like that. She tried to kill me. Not with a knife, though.
If I had to bang you, it would be a tough
No,
time.
that's why I was trying to cut that off, Bill. She couldn't take it.
Do we have a Hitchcock pile?
No, because you haven't come across any yet.
We haven't?
No. But I mean, now, is that Chris? That's pretty cool. Oh, you did have a Hitchcock. You had Vertigo, didn't you? Oh, that's the MCA, too. Let me see that one again. I like that one. Flip it around. On the side. Other side. Other side. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I doubt it's worth anything. But you didn't you have Vertigo?
I don't remember.
No, you didn't. Actually, I saw that at my thrift store. Frenzy VHS. Oh, hold on now. Wait a minute. You didn't throw it away, did you? Oh, what year is it? Oh, dang it. That's the original. Looks like they made a remake of it. Oh, that ain't worth anything either. Yeah, 85. Let me see.
That's a weirdo cover. Never seen that cover.
Yeah, it's not worth anything, but man, that's a cool cover. Hey, Duke, you missed out on I got a really good pile going. And it's playing in the background. We got, look, you can see the Scarlac pit. We got Return of the Jedi. Get out the way, Bill. Return of the Jedi, home recording with commercials. We determined it's early 90s. And got The Black Christmas, which is a horror movie, and it's pretty good. And I'm going to swindle Bill out of... Bill, you can't hear this, man.
No.
Okay. I'm going to swindle Bill out of this. It's going to be great.
You remember the original Battlestar Galactica? Here's some tapes from the show.
Okay. I have the movie. That's pretty cool, man. Hopefully you can get a little set of that going.
Oh, great. Another pile.
If that's from the series. Now, did you watch that series?
No, it looked too crummy to me. I would never give it a chance.
Even when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh,
Buck Rogers, no Battlestar.
Buck Rogers is the one that looks stupid. It's just Lee Majors trying to bang people every week. When you're a little kid, you don't care about that.
That wasn't Lee Majors.
Wasn't it Lee Majors?
And Buck Rogers. No.
Who was that?
I forget his name, but...
Wasn't it the guy? Was the guy who plays $6 Million Man? Who was it?
No.
Who was it? All right, hold on. Let's look this up.
Oh, hold on. I'll make a Battlestar pile while you're looking that up.
Buck Rogers cast. Let's see. Who was it?
I bet you the chat knows. They're probably screaming it at you.
Oh shit! It was Gil Gerard. Yeah,
Gil Gerard, right?
You didn't know shit. Get out of here.
I did so. Do you
Now,
remember?
I'm getting a little support from Mother Brain.
She's seen you in action. I even remember the little robot with Buck Rogers.
Yeah, that shit.
And who did he have on his? Who did he wear?
Who did he wear? Wasn't it just like a little computer screen or something?
That was a computer dude. What was his name?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't really care for Buck Rogers. I like Battlestar Galactica.
Chat, do you know? For Chris Roberts will send you a bonus gift if you know who the computer guy was that Twiggy walked around with.
I don't think anybody knows this. Duke might know, but
Duke should know. He's a doctor. There's your hint. Don't look it up. Speaking of Lee Majors, doesn't this guy look like Lee Majors?
He did. You know what? He was ahead of the curve. You think Flavor Flav ripped him off?
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? You think Flavor Flav did? Because look, doesn't it look like Flavor Flav with a big clock?
Yeah, that's Dr. Theopolis is his name.
Oh, nobody knew that shit. Get out of here.
Who doesn't know that? The Martian Chronicles with Rock Hudson, Roddy McDowell. This is very sci-fi.
He definitely liked his sci-fi.
This is on Star Maker.
Yeah, that's not good.
Rock Hudson. Come on, that is bonkers, this tape. Rock Hudson in a Martian story. This is an original
it's called The Martian
miniseries.
Story? The Martian Chronicles.
Yeah, Ray Bradbury's The Martian Chronicles.
The Martian Chronicles, VHS.
Whole miniseries.
Oh, that's actually might be cool. I think it's worth like nothing. Let me see. Going to the sold. You might put that in my pile. Yeah, one sold for $6 plus free shipping. $6.49 free shipping. See, look, I'm not lying to you. I'll be honest here. Look, that's a top one. Next one sold for about the same price, but it had the best offer, so they took less.
Yeah. So
what do you think? Yeah, go ahead, put that in my pile. We'll make that box real heavy.
Potential showstopper here. You ready?
All right.
Hit the subscribe. Hit the likes.
It better be good.
It's the story that touched the world. Any guesses?
Forrest Gump? E.T. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you put that on the table for sure.
This is the original version.
Absolutely. Right.
Does that get you anything?
Well, it's very mass produced, but I would, if in a convention setting, I would probably ask $4.
$4.
Sure.
That's got shotguns, no walkie-talkies.
I'm telling you right now, every time I see that at the thrift store, I pick them up, and I got a whole box of them going, and I'm going to sell them for like $2, but I get them for $0.25. So,
showstopper. And we got some more James Bond to add to the pile.
Yeah, what a great name. How do they get away with that? Oh, hey, let me see the bottom of that. Does that got the little stripe on it? That's cool.
The stereo stripe?
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I love that opening with the jet. Oh, man, that was spectacular. Seeing that as a kid, that little mini jet.
Yeah. My mom took me to see it, Matt. We went and saw E.T. She also took me to see Pieces, but we'll give her a pass on that one.
Okay, you guys love this stuff. A little bit of extra history on here. Stamped by Sunrise Convenience in Norland, Ontario. Now that's in the boonies. That's way north of here. There's like fire towers up there. It's so north. Speaking of ET, you want to talk stories? That's my very first theater experience.
Really? The first one?
In my little town, we had a theater that was open for, it was one of those 1800 theaters, had been shut down for years and years. They opened it only on special occasions. ET was one of those. And my sisters took me, and that was my first theater experience, ET. And I was so young, way younger than you guys. I could not even understand what was happening.
What the hell happened to you? Now you look so much older than us.
Isn't that weird? Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Yeah, that's a crappy one. Isn't that the one
It's
with that
not.
bootleg?
It's not. No bootleg.
That's not. Who's that? Is that Timothy Dalton?
No. That's what's his face there.
Yeah, the knockoff Bond.
Lazenby.
Yeah, that's garbage.
It's got Telly Savalas in it too. It's actually got good moments in here.
Yeah, I know it does. I'm just saying, it really comes down to just the two Bonds or the retro wise.
This is the Bond where Austin Powers really took his outfit from with the frilly.
Yeah. Now, do you like the new Bonds? You like the new Bond, the actual actor? What's his face? Can't think of his name right now, but
yeah, I think he's growing into it at this point. Yeah. I didn't like the first couple. I thought they were too outrageous. And playing poker, James Bond.
Well, he was really kicking ass. Yeah, he plays Baccarat. Everybody knows that. But he did.
But Americans can't understand that.
What are you talking about?
They couldn't do Baccarat because the Americans would be lost. So they had to, we'll play Texas Hold'em. Okay.
Well, that's because Texas Hold'em was really hot right then. Yes. You didn't know what was happening in the States right then. That was huge. Online poker was booming.
I aired those shows, I know, but it still took me out of the whole James Bond experience. International espionage around the Texas Hold'em table.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Baccarat's a fun game, though. I play that. Everybody looks miserable at the table, though. It's just a bunch of misery.
How's everyone doing? Is Chad doing good?
Yeah, everybody's happy. Glad to chatting with each other. Matt's saying hi to Duke. He didn't. I noticed he never said hi, Bill, when he came in. But all right, we got 10 more minutes. Let's finish strong.
Okay. Is this a showstopper?
Nah, that's $1.
Really?
Yeah.
$1. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put in $1. You probably get $1 for that.
Cash in there. No cash. A lot of people talk about this movie a lot. Tombstone.
That's a great. I love that one. That one I'd put in on the table. But see, I'm a little biased. That's one of my all-time favorite movies. I love that movie.
Justice is coming.
I would bet you Kevin hates it.
And I'm not rewinding it.
Do you think Kevin likes it? What do you want to bet? Well, we'll ask him on the finals. I bet you he hates it.
Yeah, Kevin doesn't like it. It's too long. These guys were all bullies, so.
It is a great movie. That is such a great movie. Love it.
It's okay. This isn't way up there for me either.
Well, but you don't have no good taste. You're Canadian.
It's Val Kilmer that.
Yeah, but that's you. What? I mean, you have to say that's probably his best role.
No, Doors.
No, I liked it, but no, that's a caricature. He's acting like he would think Jim Morrison would be. He didn't. That wasn't that good. When's the last time you watched Doors?
About 30 years ago.
Right. I saw it in the movie theater and I haven't seen it since. Tombstone's
what is
classic.
This? Scholar?
I would put that in the table box.
Oh, showstopper. Wow.
Oh yeah.
This is in the same vein. Oh, gunfight at the OK Corral. This one might be better than Tombstone.
No. Get out of here.
It's got Rhonda Fleming in it. It's a Hal B. Wallace production. It's Burt Lancaster and Kirk Douglas. Are you going to tell me Val Kilmer and Kurt Russell are better than Burt Lancaster?
I am.
I wonder if those get put together with Tombstone, if that raises the ante a little bit.
No, it would lower the ante. No.
Western Pile.
Western Pile's fine.
Okay. This is a big John Wayne movie. Red River. I have the Criterion version of this movie.
Duke's got a good question.
Who's Val Kilmer?
Yeah.
Kilmer. There
you go.
This is a great movie. Everyone should have this one.
She just asked for Tombstones. I don't want that other crap. Yeah, Michael Biehn. Yeah, and he's so good in that. where he's like,
"Don't forget." Yeah, who could forget?
Oh no, he doesn't say that. That was the other guy. He says that was Booth who said that, but he says smells like somebody died. You know, and then, oh, I love that line. The guy's driving right with his dead brother. It's like, you smell that, Bill? He goes, "What's that, Johnny?" "Smells like somebody died." That's a great line.
Too late to hero.
No.
Henry Fonda.
I said bring the heat. We got 6 minutes. What are you gonna do with this stuff, Bill?
What do you want me to fake the improvisation of me?
I want you to dig deep and quit digging in the shit pile, digging the better pile. Where'd you find that Black Christmas at? Come on,
where's
man.
This is where the Black Christmas was. You're making. I don't know where the war pile
are you is. Kidding me?
Okay.
I can't believe that. You found a home recorded Return of the Jedi and a Black Christmas in that box?
Can I just show you more movies that I like?
No, we're trying to build subscribers up, not lose them.
Okay, here's another rando.
Hey, look, you got Duke over here trying to watch Return of the Jedi, and you keep getting in the way. That's cool. What's on it? Is that sealed? What's in it? What's on there?
Oh,
Empire?
Okay.
What's going on? Honey, we shrunk ourselves with commercials. Oh, look, they even put with commercials. They knew.
No, they knew don't watch this unless you have to, because this has commercials. We didn't like commercials back in the day, remember?
I'm telling you, they were ahead of the curve. Put that in the good pile. Don't mess up my tape, though. That's not the Black Christmas up there, is it? No.
No. That's in...
That's in the good pile, right?
This is Christmas pile with...
Okay.
We have to review
you have to check that. You do have to look at that. But make sure my pile's in a good spot. Don't put it by your leaky refrigerator or something. So when old Ben Kenobi's like, well, from a certain point of view, your dad isn't Darth Vader. It's like, what? Fucking asshole. I like how he called him on it. Certain point of view? Look, he's over here.
Maybe you won't like this.
What? Oh, that looks pretty cool. What is that? What do you mean I won't like? Oh, Karloff. Man, it's a little older, but that looks kind of cool.
That's why I showed that.
Yeah, but that's a cool cover. The Torture Zone, Karloff, VHS. Oh, God damn it. Came up wrong.
It's on MPI home video.
Torture. Yeah, those are good. Let's see. Torture Zone. What was on the cover? You had a good looking cover. That was with the eyeball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the knife in the font.
None sold, man. None sold. That's pretty cool, though. You know, Karloff doesn't always mean good, though.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not always. A lot of his movies are kind of garbage, to be honest.
Where do I put this?
Yeah, I'd put it at least in the dollar bin. I mean, someone might grab that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it'd worth nothing, but someone might buy it from you.
And finally, who doesn't like a little biracial fun? And Kevin Bacon's The Air Up There. It's like, I'm never going to dunk it.
Have you ever watched Soul Man?
I don't think so.
So the premise of the movie is this guy's trying to get into college, right? And his application gets denied, and somehow he's blaming it like on affirmative action. So he buys some tanning pills and changes his nationality on the registration form to, I think it was just black, and he's completely blackface the whole movie. And he goes to college and he's playing basketball, and it's so bad.
Well, this is probably pretty cringy as well. And this guy, he bailed out of that movie.
Yeah, he's like, I'm good.
He bailed out of that.
Or his kids did. Wasn't that a kid movie? I feel like that was marketed to kids, right?
I don't
know. All right, we got 1 minute. Finish it up, Bill. Reach in there and grab one really good tape, or just show my tape again, because I'm really anxious to get that from you.
Well, where'd this come from? It's another.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. We might end on a good note. What's in there? Drum roll. Oh, what is it?
Zeus and Roxanne.
What
is that?
That's you got roped. You got okey doke.
All right, and finally,
come on, one good
showstopper.
Yeah, I mean that's a classic for sure. Now, but let me ask you. You know what the question is, don't you? Do we got a Dirty Harry pile?
We have a Clint Eastwood pile. Are you saying I have to sublet it again?
Yes. You have your Western Clint Eastwood, and you have to have a Dirty Harry. Because I thought you had, didn't you have, which one did you have earlier? I thought you had another one. Maybe not.
Maybe Deadpool, last week I did.
Did you? Maybe you had Deadpool last week, I think.
I think last week.
I think you did.
You might have talked me throwing it out.
No, I would have said make a Dirty Harry pile. You need to find the Dirty Harry pile, Bill. Okay.
Great.
Hey, alarm just went off.
Hey, look at that.
Look at that old car.
Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah.
There's a Jeep truck.
In case
Jeep pickup truck.
In case any of you missed it, my good buddy Bill found me a home recorded Return of the Jedi and a Black Christmas and some other really cool movie. And we're going to work something out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That looks cool. I can't wait, man. Those are going to be showpieces over here. I'm going to give you a really good deal.
For these ones.
Yeah. And that Return of the Jedi that you didn't want until I started showing interest in it.
All right. Well, let me put it in your pile. There you go.
You're a bad actor. You stole the camera.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for joining us on the VHS Chronicles, episode 2. More
tape
to come.
Show. I'm branding it the tape show, but, we'll see.
Look at all that.
Yeah, see, look. Mother Brain knows I would never cheat, Bill. Look, I'm going to give you a really good deal. We're going to work something out.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Chris Roberts. Appreciate you running the show again.
No problem. We'll see you next week. Well, we might see you sooner, but in final show Saturday
next week. Vinyl show this week. Okay. Vinyl show next week.
Will you have any Bob Dylan videos or anything like that?
I'm sure there'll be something coming. Thanks for mentioning that. Check it
out.
There is a new concert up from Berkeley from my favorite year, 2002, is on right now. Beautiful Crystal Cat recording.
Getting some good views. That's good.
Yeah, check it out. Check it out. It's good stuff.
All right, everybody. We're going to go.
See ya. Goodbye.